Hello, my name is Amreen.
And my name is Shwayta, and you're tuned into the Filmy Factor on Ruckus Avenue Radio on the iHeartRadio app. We are here at the Toronto International Film Festival. It's 50 years of TIFF, and with us is the prolific director, Anurag Kashyap ji. He has had many films that have premiered at TIFF, and he is here for the very exciting film called Bandar, also known as Monkey in a Cage. And we can keep speaking about you and your direction style and the films that you have done. They're very different from what Bollywood is usually used to and what we as the diaspora is used to here. But I think there's also a huge appreciation for the different light that you have brought over the years towards Indian cinema and filmmaking. And we wanted to thank you for that because it opens our perspective. We grew up on, like the typical masala films and all that. And
same here.
Yeah, and there's so much more that we needed to explore as well through you. So thank you for that. And we're here for Bandar, Monkey in a Cage, which has a very cool star cast. We've got Bobby Deol, we've got Sanya Malhotra, Saba Azad, Sapna Pabbi, and a lot of theater actors as well that you had mentioned in an interview. And there's not a lot of information about Bandar out there. So when we were looking for Bandar, we tried to see if we could find a trailer or anything. It's very hush-hush right now. So we had the opportunity to speak to you. We wanted to ask you if you could tell us a little bit about Bandar, which is also premiering tonight. Very exciting. And
I think the coolest thing about the film is the star cast.
Yeah.
The rest of the film is quite harrowing.
Yeah.
Bandar is just Bandar. Bandar is, I don't know, Bandar has come from a very, very, very different space.
Yeah.
Sudeep Sharma, Abhishek are the screenwriters. They wrote Papa Log too.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Bandar for me was a very personal and important subject.
Mm.
It's literally, I see it as a coming of age of a man-child.
Mm.
That's
very
times changed.
Yeah.
For us because, when we were growing up, there wasn't an internet.
Yeah.
Now we have camera phones, dating apps.
Yeah.
When we were growing up, dating thing was a very different scene. Today it's totally changed.
Yeah.
You just do swipe and this and that. And it's become very convenient, but it also comes with its pitfalls and responsibilities.
Yeah.
And for people who, the time I grew up in, we thought it is a very impolite thing to say no or to
That's true.
to offend someone.
Yeah.
The world has changed.
Yeah.
Today's generation knows exactly what they want in a relationship, what they don't want. Previous generation didn't know it.
Yeah.
They were like, things were fixed.
Yeah.
You would go on a date.
Whatever works out.
So this one is just about a process of a person who does something which he thinks is very inconsequential, normal, simple, but the consequences that come in
Are huge.
are so hard, and then the system is so rigorous and unforgiving that it does not give you a chance to redeem yourself.
That one mistake kind of frames the rest of his journey.
Yeah, one tiny mistake
Yeah.
seals your entire fate.
Yeah.
And it's like literally, Bandar, the title has come from what my grandmother used to say. Everybody's a monkey of its own, of their own circus.
Very true.
Which is what the film is.
Yeah, very true, very true. And about a little bit about Bandar. It follows Summer, who's played by Bobby Deol, and from what I've read,
it's the most incredible performance
yeah,
that you would see of
of Bobby Deol. Yeah,
We were just with him at the red carpet,
for sure.
and he talked about this was one of his best experiences, and he always been wanting to talk to work with you.
Yeah.
But here he is with this awesome performance. We all look forward to him.
Yeah, because I have my own process,
Yeah, you do.
which is very difficult, which is why I often work with newcomers.
Yeah.
Very rare that this is actually my film with the biggest star cast.
Yes.
Number of
This is
actors
huge,
and stars
yeah.
from across the country.
Yeah.
But they surrendered to the process because I don't share the script with them.
Yes, exactly. We wanted to ask about that too. That was a star like Bobby Deol able to
He is
adjust?
magical because it took him 24, not 20, even 24 hours. It just took him 2 scenes
Oh, yeah.
to start loving the process.
Yeah, and getting the freedom that you give the actors
Yeah.
to do what they feel is right in this.
And we have made this film with no junior artists.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
So it's a prison drama
Yeah.
with all theatre actors.
Wow.
More than 120 theatre actors.
My God, that was a conscious decision on your part that you wanted.
Yes, because I just want films. I like films to look real.
Yeah.
We've seen a lot of prisons
Yeah.
in India, but they don't show prisons as they are.
As they really are. Yeah.
That's true.
We wanted to show prison as it is,
Yeah.
as claustrophobic, as difficult, as traumatizing.
Yeah. That's very interesting. The tagline was that this is a story that should not be told, and that
Yeah.
really caught our attention. And we wanted to ask a little bit about, was there a conscious decision to make Bobby Deol's character an actor? Is that why this is a story
It's a
that?
film also what has been,
Yes.
See, for
Yeah.
Bobby Deol to play a character, when everybody was offering you hero roles or
Yeah.
big villain roles, to accept to play a role of a
Has
has-been
been. Yeah.
is so courageous of him.
Yeah.
Has-been who's still surviving on that gone past success
Yeah. The residual.
and using it to form new engagements and relationships
Yeah.
and this and that. And he's not playing a bad guy.
Yeah.
It's just that he just doesn't know that, right from wrong.
Right from wrong. That's very interesting.
And then he has consequences,
Yeah.
which are terrifying.
Yeah, I read that like his character is out of touch from the current, like you had mentioned, the current dating age and what is right and what is wrong, what is allowed,
But
what is not.
that's true about a lot of people from my generation.
Yes.
I would say
Yeah.
the same thing about his character that I would say about me or about people my age.
Was this inspired by something that you had seen,
It is
or
inspired by lots of true stories that we read and we researched.
yeah,
And where you actually see the problem is that once you go in that direction, a legal system like Chief Justice of India had said 3 years back, in our Indian legal system, process is a punishment.
yeah, because it takes so long
Oh,
to
yeah.
get any sort of
Yeah.
Well,
Justice,
result.
yeah.
And we live in a country where cases go on forever,
Yeah,
where more than 70% people are still under trials.
yeah,
Wow. Yeah.
We don't have enough space in the prison.
yeah,
Our prisoners are not treated with any
Dignity,
or
yeah.
respect or human rights.
yeah.
The idea of human rights doesn't exist.
So this kind of follows that and kind of shows that in it.
It shows everything. It is
Yeah,
it's
the whole-
all what we want, everything. I don't know how to describe this.
Yeah,
It has just come from within.
yeah.
somewhere.
No, it seems very powerful, and
Yeah.
we were thinking, is it like because it's all about the Me Too movement and whatnot.
Yeah.
So it's there's so much about the female perspective of Me Too, but this actually shows what happens to the other party who is accused in Me Too.
It's
and-
not just that. It is also about the knee-jerk reaction with which laws were formed
yeah,
after a very strong actual case and how system appropriates it, misuses it, and the real ones are still suffering.
yeah, yeah. That is so true.
That's true.
I think the real ones are still suffering.
Still suffering.
I want to talk a little bit about the women in the film.
Yeah.
3 lovely actresses. We have seen them in different kinds of roles. So just if you can kind of describe, you always portray women in a strong character. So just can just talk about a little bit about the women characters in the
It is
film.
because all women in the film, one, have their emotional conflicts and agencies.
Yes.
And they have their emotional conflicts because there's a woman who's a lover, there's a woman who's an ex-lover,
Yeah.
there's a sister
Yeah.
who's trying to fight for a brother. And each one of them are conflicted about between their emotional relationship with the person and being home. in this world.
Yeah.
The idea was, let's not alter things, let's present things as they are.
Yeah.
How the male prisons are. They're all men. How they talk about women inside.
Yeah.
There's no censor board sitting there saying,
Yeah.
you can't say that.
Yeah.
You can't
They
talk
speak freely and
Yeah.
whatever
They say things. And half the time they're saying things because they think that's what the manhood is all about.
Yeah.
That's true, yeah.
So it wasn't an easy film to make.
Yeah, I
And it was traumatizing for not just actors, me. For me, like I've still not out of it.
Yeah.
And my assistants,
They
they
were.
went through a nightmare
Oh.
Yeah.
making this film. The team went through a total emotional, mental breakdown making this film because we was just trying to find authenticity.
Mm-hmm.
We were not trying to make a film which was against this or against that. That's why it ends at a point where it is for the audience to decide. This film is meant to provoke.
Yeah.
It has to, if there's no discussions and debates and there's no provocation,
Right.
there's no point for the film. That's why we didn't want to close the film.
Yeah.
We did not want to show who's right, who's wrong, what is right, what is wrong.
Yeah.
It's for the audience to decide because
Right.
these are things that we don't pay attention to
Yeah.
in our daily lives. And we do a lot of things out of anger, out of emotion, out of ego,
Yeah.
and consequences are a lifetime.
Yeah.
And it is unforgiving. Life is unforgiving.
Very unforgiving. If it's like personally, what did you feel that, like, you know how you said it was a very difficult process to make this film? When you started off versus how you ended off, did it change your perspective on
No,
as a man or?
Like we have spent a lot of time on the film.
Yeah.
That's why one first thing I did is when you're making a film about something like this, it can't be mansplaining.
Yeah.
It can't be a man trying to tell this story.
Yeah.
Which is my first time I have a co-director.
Yes. Yes.
I had a woman director. I asked her to be my co-director.
Yeah.
I said, and I said, you shoot the women portions. I'll shoot the men portions.
Wow.
The women portions were shot by the woman director.
Yeah.
Men portions were shot by the men.
Yeah.
And that's how the film came together. Because it was very important that I do not do
The females.
Girl story.
Yeah. Female perspective.
those things were very important because, the worldview changes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you see women filmmakers, and now there's so many today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The way they see the world, the way they see everything, men don't.
The lens is so different.
very different.
Lens is
So
very
different.
different.
Yeah.
The worldview is very different. And I was very aware I did not want to, because the subject matter is such.
Yeah.
It's so sensitive. It's just almost like, I didn't want it to be a Me Too film. I didn't want it to be a Men Too film. I wanted it to be much more than
Much more than that. A larger
It was
discussion.
about a larger discussion,
Yeah.
complexity, and I didn't want to control the discussion.
Yeah.
I
Just
did
let it
leave it at a
unfold.
point
Yeah.
where let people talk.
This can get
Let
a
people
conversation
talk.
started.
Yeah.
It's just a conversation starter.
Yeah, exactly.
The film is a conversation starter. That's why it's me and Sakshi. We have co-directed the film.
Yeah.
So
And especially,
it is not about trying to say anything. It's just also talking about Indian prison system.
yeah. So there's a lot that you're covering in this film.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
it
different
is a
things.
lot. The way the justice system works.
Yeah.
It is sometimes it's like this is now how it should be.
Yeah.
I think people should have human rights. There should be investigation. There should be everything. There should be punishment.
Yeah.
But I do not believe in cancel culture.
Yes. Yes. We're too quick
I
now
don't
to
believe in cancel
decide what
culture.
our opinions are.
Yeah, totally against. You can't cancel for somebody's done something wrong.
Yeah.
I come from a world where you give people second chances.
Yes.
You show them the mirror.
Yeah.
You shame them. But you don't
Yeah.
cancel
You don't cancel them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give them a chance to redeem themselves.
Yeah.
Give them a chance to
Understand what they have done.
understand
Yeah.
what they have done.
Yeah.
And fix it.
Fix it. Yeah.
So that's also one of the key reasons why
Yeah.
I did this film.
This film.
Because this whole, since the advent of social media, they cancel people in a second.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And then you're done. And then
That's
You're
it.
done.
yeah.
And for any reason.
Yeah.
And even if the person turns out to be right, then forget about it.
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
That's
there's
not
no
a
much
thing. You've
coverage.
already been
That's what-
cancelled. You're
that's-
done.
For me, this film has also come from there.
Yeah.
It's like, let's be human first.
Yeah. And I think that like brings us back a little bit to Bobby, and the vulnerability that you said he displayed in this film is something that has not.
Literally, I told one thing to Bobby, and I don't think any actors, lots of actors said no.
Yeah. I can imagine. Yeah.
When I went to Bobby, I said, Bobby, this film is such a film. This film is about your character.
Mm.
There's not a single scene that belongs to you.
Mm.
Every scene belongs to the other actor.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to put in some of the world's India's best actors against you. Which is what it is. The film is your character.
Yeah.
But there's not a single scene in the film which is yours.
Just yours. Wow.
It always belongs to the other person. You are more of a reactor in the film than an actor.
Mm.
And he said yes.
Yeah.
And I don't know how many people have the courage to do that. In a film to play a role like this.
Yeah.
They're not, but they're not a hero in the end.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's it.
And playing himself, playing his own age, not trying to play young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Playing a has-been, because he said a very beautiful thing one day about, he says, I understand this because when I was growing up at the age of 5, I knew that I'm a star. I will be a star. And then I became a star.
Yeah.
And then everything went away.
Everything went away.
And then I was a nobody.
Yeah.
He said, when I was around 40, first time somebody told me you need to learn acting.
Wow.
He says, nobody told me that
Yeah.
to be an actor, you have to learn acting.
You have to actually learn it. Yeah.
Because in my head, I was born a star.
Yeah. I was already what I had to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he restarted his journey at 40.
Yeah.
He did. Yeah.
Which is what is so beautiful, which is what also this film says. I'm saying a person
Can restart anytime.
doesn't know something.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're in a bubble. When the
Yeah.
bubble breaks,
Yeah.
Yeah. You're sure.
then if they are conscious of what they do in life, they will fix things and they'll restart.
And they'll restart. And this is all about like
And
it
this film is also reflects that.
reflects
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
And to play that kind of a loser
Yeah.
in life,
Yeah.
today in India, everybody wants to be a hero. No?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Emotion.
Everybody.
Everybody wants to walk
The
in slow
toxic
motion.
masculinity that is
Yeah.
being
That's-
That
perpetuated.
masculinity that's thrown at your face. I mean, this film is exactly, this film
How
shows
good.
toxic masculinity as toxic masculinity.
Masculinity.
Yeah.
It's displayed fully unfiltered.
It doesn't
Yeah.
show it as, it's not camouflaged
Camouflaged in any way.
in any way.
Yeah, and we wanted to thank you, I think, for the fact, first of all, that you had a female co-director, Sakshi.
Yeah, that's lovely.
That's a very wonderful decision, beautiful decision for all the females that will be watching this, because it's coming from a safe
Yeah,
space.
because otherwise, I would have got it wrong.
Yeah,
If I didn't
and
have
it's
Sakshi-
hard to,
If
yeah.
I didn't have Sakshi, I would be doing
What would they be
women
thinking?
Would they be thinking
Yeah.
kind of thing, yeah,
Women
from your
perspective.
perspective, yeah.
Yeah,
like a simple emotion of Saba, who's conflicted
yeah. As the girlfriend, yeah,
relationship as a girlfriend,
yeah,
what to do, or the sister.
yeah.
I think if there was no Sakshi, it would all be serving one thing.
Yeah,
If it-
serving the male,
She would be
essentially.
serving
Yes,
the man's point of view.
yeah.
It also gives us inspiration because we're filmmakers as well. So it's nice that there's some hope for women in the industry as well.
You
inshallah.
No, it's been a difficult film.
Yeah.
It's like for me, if you ask me, did we get it right or not? I don't know.
You don't know.
But this is the best we could
This
do.
is the
That's
best.
great. Yeah.
This is the best we could do. And it's affecting people.
Yeah.
People are coming out stunned, shocked,
Yeah.
in silence.
Wow.
And they're talking about it.
Yeah.
They're feeling
That's great.
rage, they're feeling
Yeah.
empathy, they're feeling all kind of emotions. That I think is good.
Yeah. And is needed in this world right now. I
It's
know.
needed in this world right now
Yeah.
because nobody knows what's
Yeah.
right, wrong, or what's the best
Yeah.
or not.
Seriously, yeah, it's so true. And there's been so much discussion about Me Too. I feel that this brings a different perspective that we haven't seen, especially showcasing Bobby's character. Some are going through this whole journey, and we don't see all of that. We just see
Yeah.
the guy's punished.
Yeah.
All right.
You don't see the
Cancel ho
process.
gaya.
Yeah.
Okay, done. But this is
No,
important.
no, I mean, because it's a very minute thing where it starts.
Yeah, it's not even, you wouldn't think
It's the tiniest of thing where it starts. I'm saying, okay, fine. There are two people, they look at sex differently.
Yes.
Okay, they didn't have sexual chemistry.
Yeah.
But the way one person dealt with it, and the way the other person wanted to
Yeah.
deal with
Deal
it.
with it. Yeah.
What one person wants sex from the relationship, other person wants emotion and love from the relationship.
Yeah.
And they're both, in a way, selfish,
Yeah. Serving their own needs and then.
serving their own needs.
Yeah.
And it creates a situation where there's no coming back from, even when the girl wants to come back from it.
Yeah, but she can't either.
She can't either. Nobody can come back from that.
Yeah.
Because you've already crossed that line.
Those boundaries, yeah.
Those boundaries of, where you become so selfish, both of them.
Yes. And it happens. You don't even notice when it happens,
Yeah,
and suddenly
yeah.
it's too late. Yeah.
It happens. And I've seen it very closely.
Yeah.
At a company, they shut it down. Same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But thank you so much, Anurag.
Thank you.
Really, it's always a pleasure. And Toronto always loves you. So please keep coming with more great films.
Yeah, this was such a wonderful conversation. And
great.
we are now even more excited to watch Bandar tonight
Yeah.
at the world premiere. So, wow, like a beautiful conversation.